The classic Tamiya cars are just a fantastic platform for just letting your imagination run wild and doing something a little bit different. Hey everyone, this is Warwick from Hearns Hobbies again, and I'd just like to introduce you to sort of my latest project, which is a bit of a departure for myself. I'd like to introduce you to the Plague Locust, which is a Tamiya Grasshopper that I've customized with a few parts from Hearns Workshop. But also just decided to do just as a bit of fun. I really enjoy painting. Painting is kind of my first love, I guess, when it comes to the hobby space. But somewhat ironically, I also really enjoy building RC cars. So being a hard-bodied car, ABS-bodied car, and really affordable too, it was a great platform just to let my imagination run wild and just do something a little bit crazy. Due to the current situation, the idea of a plague locust we thought was a really good idea. Look at Hearns, the guys here are just so creative, and quite often the banter in the shop will involve just bouncing ideas, or a product would come in, you know, and there's lots of, hey, wouldn't it be cool if you did this, and then another team member would go, oh no, that's nothing. What about this? How's this for an idea? And this car basically is the product of one of those brainstorming conversations that we quite often have in the shop. So the Plague Locust was born. It is modelled after the Australian Plague Locust, which is very sort of silver and green, obviously, and has these very ubiquitous spots along its body. So I started off as that for inspiration. We might be able to cut that into the video later. But yeah, very iconic looking beastie. Great inspiration to come up with something like this, I guess. So I'll just run through a couple of the items. I decided to move the lights to the front of the car. And mounted where the body mounts to the chassis, simply because I wanted to free up where they mounted here in the middle of the body, because I wanted to put these two aerials on here, because I wanted them to look like antennae, and I think I kind of pulled that off. That kind of works really well. The other thing I did was just go crazy with painting the wheels, 3 different colors, all masked off. The tyres have got all of their markings hand painted on, which is a nice little touch. Just really sort of brings everything together. And of course, the key feature on this one is this air intake on the roof here, which we developed as a Hearns Workshop product, which is available for sale now. Just really brings it. Looks like it was there from factory. Just really sort of ties the whole thing together. Just sort of brings it all together. Looks like it should have been there in the first place, so that's always a good sign. What else have I done about this car? It's fully painted, so the chassis has been painted. You'll be able to see that on the top, perhaps. Like all the chassis is painted from the bottom up. The motor mount has all been painted as well. You might be able to see it. Oh, focus. See up there, that's all been painted to match. I've got a 2-tone color shift on the side there, which is actually picking up quite nicely. You can see on the sort of underside there, the SMS. Most of the paint on this is Mr. Hobby and SMS. Some of the color shifts, like on the roof and also on the bonnet there, are color shifts from SMS. So yeah, a good mix of the two brands. Lacquer paints, of course, because they're super tough. And also did some interesting infill, which you might be able to see on the top there. On the motor, sort of see it. But I used the Green Stuff World UV curing resin to create these kind of, I don't know, sort of like, it looks like enamel inserts that you would have on jewelry almost. But the engine had all these nice little cutouts that you could color the resin and put it in there. So that really sort of brings it to life as well. So there you have it, just a quick look at the plague locust and at the grasshopper. The classic Tamiya cars are just a fantastic platform for just letting your imagination run wild and doing something a little bit different, something a little bit non-factory. So yeah, I highly recommend grabbing one and just giving it a go. Again, I'm Warwick from Hearns. Thanks for tuning in.